I just wanted to add a little more context because I see a lot of folks on Facebook and elsewhere say that, we've got to stop shutting down the economy. So I just want to put this in perspective. The public health orders that Alberta put in place over the past 2 months suspended the operation of about 15% of businesses. So 85% of Alberta businesses continued to operate, obviously with additional hygiene rules in place, but they were able to continue operating. And I want to thank those businesses for having been so responsible in the way they conducted themselves. Dr. Hinshaw and I this morning met by telephone with the Business Council of Alberta, representing most of the province's major employers, and we thank them for all that they've done to keep their employees and our broader society safe. But 85% of businesses were allowed to continue operating under these public health orders, representing 88% of our provincial workforce and representing 96% of our provincial economy. Now, that's no solace, no comfort for the 15% of businesses like restaurants and hair salons that have been affected by these orders. I'm not trying to minimize that. But this was not a shutdown. Now, let's be clear. Everywhere in the world, every jurisdiction, every country, province, and state have taken unprecedented measures to stop the spread and to save lives. They've taken those measures within a spectrum. And if Sweden is on one side of the spectrum, by the way, there's a notion out there that Sweden did nothing. In fact, they canceled high school and university classes. They limited public gatherings to 50 people and took a number of other measures. So Sweden has not taken a laissez-faire approach. They took extraordinary measures. You can go all the way to the other end of the spectrum. Italy, India, the United Kingdom, and a number of other places, a number of U.S. states, where they, in many of those countries, many of those jurisdictions, shut down every single business except core essential services, and they put everybody on a stay-home quarantine order, which we have not had in Alberta, and they didn't permit any gatherings, not even more than 2 people or more in many places, including Quebec. So there is a spectrum. Now, my layman's way of explaining this is to say, if Sweden, in terms of stringency of public health orders, if Sweden is a 1 and Italy is a 10, we're probably like a 3. That is to say, we've taken a much lighter touch to the public health measures than the vast majority of jurisdictions around the world, with very good results. And we continue to have the lowest per capita level of hospitalizations and ICU admissions and deaths related to COVID-19 amongst the large Canadian provinces, and well below the global average. So that is a testament to the responsibility of Albertans who, while keeping 85% of the economy open, have conducted themselves with great responsibility.